Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Wright. I am coming to you from Lux and Main Hair Salon, where I am the founder and owner of this beautiful salon, which is located at 342 West Market Street here in York, Pennsylvania. The reason that I'm coming to you all is because this is something that I always wanted to do. And the reason why I came up with Shop Gossip is because I found recently that in me doing interviews and people coming to me and talking to me about, wanting to know my story on how I got started in the beauty industry, I felt as though in my heart that there was a niche for me to be able to also have some type of outlet for people in the beauty industry and in the community as well to share their story, and also in hopes that they can also inspire someone someday to do the same thing. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've been in business for 7 years now. I just celebrated October the 1st. Um, of course, we all know that back in 2020, we had a pandemic. And then, even with the pandemic, I also had to close down my doors. So, just like you all, we had to find other streams of income and revenue and different things like that. And I also had a fire that took place here. So, as everyone was going back to work, I was still trying to figure out, pick up the pieces on what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, what was I going to do moving forward to better myself, my business, my brand, and make it just better overall. And thank God, when I opened up the doors again, I was able to rebrand myself. I celebrated 5 years being open back in 2020, so that was a blessing. But also, I was able to, just rebrand myself and get back out there into the community so that people can know who Lux and Main is, and also who is the face behind Lux and Main. So I'm just here to share my story in hopes that one day I can inspire you to go out and follow your dreams and continue to push forward. I'm going to rewind that back. During the course of me being home, I also created an oil, which is called Momentum. Momentum is a hair growth stimulating oil which helps to awaken the follicles. Momentum is also something that's dear to me. And the reason why I came up with the name Momentum means what? To keep moving. So you look at it from the hair standpoint. When you're talking about keep moving, you're waking up those follicles that have been lying dormant, right? And then also on another aspect of it, you're looking at it and you're saying momentum is to keep moving, keep pushing, keep going, keep striving. That's why that name is just so profound to me, because to me it's just bigger than hair. This right here is, when you think about beauty and you think about hair, it's something that helps to uplift your self-esteem, and it helps you to just feel like you can go out there and you can conquer the world, man or woman. It's something about getting that fresh cut, or it's something about, going to the hair salon and being able to, get that hairstyle and put those clothes on and get your makeup done, get your eyelashes done, and, boost our confidence and our self-esteem. So I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland. I have been in York, Pennsylvania for 16 years now. When I first moved here, I was gung-ho about continuing my education in the nursing field. But as time went on, I realized that I just didn't have the passion for it anymore like I did hair. And as a little girl, I always enjoyed hair. I always enjoyed the beauty of hair. I always enjoyed even just the conversations around the salons, about hair, or just about whatever. In the salon is where you'll find, they talk about everything from hair care to relationships to children. And sometimes you could just sit back and you get so much advice and good advice, and a lot of these women are pouring some wisdom into you as a young girl growing up. So it was just something about sitting in that atmosphere and really taking it all in. So I was torn between going to school for nursing and also becoming a cosmetologist. I was a little afraid at first of becoming a cosmetologist when I moved to a new city because I did not know many people here. So I stepped out on faith. I took a leap of faith, okay? And me taking that leap of faith, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to allow anything to get in my way. I'm going to pursue this with everything that I got. And trust me, the road has not been easy. I still doubt myself sometimes, but guess what? The purpose is to what? To keep going, keep moving, keep striving. And that's all I can tell each and every one of you. And me moving here has definitely been a blessing because I've been able to open up my business. I've been able to sustain a business, and also I've been able to help other young ladies along the way to grow their businesses and become successful entrepreneurs. And that's my goal for each and every person, is to be able to create a platform so that you can thrive and you can get out here, you can share your story, you can talk about what it is that you do and what it is that you bring and what kind of leaps and bounds that you went through and how did you get to where you are today. So this is my hope for Shop Gossip. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to uncover so many layers of me in this journey because there's so much more to come. There's so many stories. I got funny stories, I got sad stories, I got a lot to tell. I mean, I really do have a story that I want to be able to get out there so that people can know that you too can do exactly what it is that you put your mind to. All you got to do is work it. Also with Shop Gossip, you'll find us giving our latest, greatest hair care tips to help you with your hair care needs. That way that you would know what to do at home. So in case you can't get to your hairstylist, you can also be able to maintain a good, healthy scalp in between coming to your stylist. Of course, you know, it's a relationship, so we want to make sure that you have the proper tools that you need as a consumer, making sure that you're doing everything that you can to maintain that healthy scalp. One of the things that I tell my clients all the time is that it starts at the shampoo bowl, meaning that you must make sure that you're using the right shampoos and conditioners and leave-ins and, you know, different things like that to help nourish the scalp so that way you can have a healthy scalp. First step that I use at the salon is a cleanser. And it's something that I've learned even in cosmetology school, where they say you want to wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Or wash, lather, repeat, something like that. But either way, you get what I'm saying. So one of the things that I do is that I start off with a cleanser. That helps to get all of the buildup off of the hair. The second shampoo is pretty much like a tea tree. It's a stimulator, so it helps to stimulate that scalp, stimulate them follicles, and get them awakening and different things like that. And you want to always be sure when you're washing your hair that you are using lukewarm water, okay, when you're shampooing. So again, you want to use a cleansing shampoo, and then you want to follow that with some type of peppermint shampoo, like a tea tree or something like that. And then the third step would be a hydration or a moisturizing shampoo. That's going to help to soften up those cuticles. It's going to help to soften up that hair shaft. The conditioner, you want to make sure that you rinse it with cool water. That is going to help to seal the moisture onto the hair shaft. You want to rinse it with cool water. Then you want to follow that with a leave-in conditioner. Now, a lot of people always ask also about trims. For me and my clients, I do it as an as-needed basis. Like, for the most part, I normally tell them about 8 to 10 weeks, depending on how often they come in to get their hair pressed out. But again, that's up to you and your stylist. But you want to make sure that you are getting your trims on a regular basis, not too often, but just making sure that you're keeping those ends also nice and trimmed and cleaned, so that way your hair is also growing, and when it's growing, it's not splitting up because you have that damaged hair at the bottom. So those are some of the hair care tips that I have for you. Until next time, that's it, that's all.